Okay, we are here on stop 2 on Thursday, and everything's looking good. Our construction in the backyard here is not complete, so we're just gonna look how clean this pool stays. We had easily the biggest rainstorm of the season, and in San Diego here we've had quite a few rainstorms, which is very unlike us here. And this pool really stays super clean. There's literally nothing on the bottom. So I take 2 different readings here in this pool, this one being the pool and this one being the spa. I do this because, once again, this spa only spills over, or excuse me, spillway. This is a spillway. So the spillway only works on this pool when you tell it to, meaning that it's only going to run when it has a spillway programmed into the control system, into the iAqualink control system. So anyway, either way, there's tons of chemicals in this pool. It kind of gets used by multiple family members, so I want to keep the chlorine a little bit higher. You saw that it's like a 2. That's actually really good for a winter pool. But yeah, I'm just gonna brush it up. There's some stuff in there in the grotto here on the little Baja shelf stairs, this beach here they have. But anyway, this pool stands super clean. I'm gonna brush it up, and it's already chemmed up, and then we'll move on. Okay, we're done here. I feel good about this. So brushed everything. We have made sure that our pool deck is devoid of any footprints. Actually, I see a footprint over there. I'm gonna go get that. This backyard is I almost call it like pristine. Now, maybe this might be a lesson to some of you builders, is that you don't want to build a pool deck with such high contrast. I mean, look at this little bitty amount that I got on my feet, and I'm tracking it all over the pool deck. That being said, this is a construction zone right now, and this will be soon, this will be my personal putting green. So I'm here and I have, you know, proper access to praxis. So you know, it's my dream to go to Augusta one day. I'll probably be a spectator, but anyway, it's still a dream. I gotta practice if I'm gonna get there. Anyway, we are moving on. Okay, we're here at our classic shape pool only, and we're here to just say goodbye to not only the pool, but to our little friend Maggie. Hi, my dear. Oh yes, I'm gonna get in lots of trouble with the corgis, but you are just the sweetest, huh? Yes. Anyway, yeah, when I got here, pool was a little bit thrashed. The water looks great. We still are on our way to a filter clean here soon. Bye, Maggie May. Oh, you're such a sweetie. You just made my day, honey. I'll see you next week. Okay, so we're here at the Big Fatty, and when we have Santa Ana winds like we had, I always get a little bit restless. Don't sleep too well. But I'll tell you what, looks like some evidence of my homeowner adding some diatomaceous earth, because I know I wouldn't be leaving that mess there. But anyway, yeah, for the weather we had, and you know what I know this backyard kind of goes through, it doesn't look too bad here. So let's get it going. Let's do our chems here, and yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. Our water level is nice and high, which, I mean, it's not so high that the skimmers aren't working, but let me tell you, I'm sure that the water bill on this, you know, house is substantial. So when you can get some free water, we want to take advantage of it. Okay, so let's take our chems and yeah, read it and weep. There's very little chlorine in this pool. Of course, there's a lot of rainwater in here, so, you know, unchlorinated water. Fortunately, our salt is perfect, bang on 3600. So our salt cell should be able to make some more salt here. Now I'm gonna add our tab floaters back to the pool. I put one tab floater in the spa, and I allow one to float around here in the main pool. So I'm gonna go fetch those things. First off, let's go and check our pump basket. Okay. Was lucky. I'm gonna go this pool is not got enough chlorine for the week. Once again, 65,000 gallon pool. You don't want this pool to turn on you because it doesn't have enough sanitizer in it. So now I'm confident I'm not going to add any liquid or anything. I'm confident that's going to do it. In the days to come, it'll be all right. So anyway, I'm going to get to it and clean it up. Okay, we are all cleaned up here. The pool is alive in all of its glory. Yeah, so there's a Airbnb here, and I can tell that the resident or the person who's renting wants to leave right now. So, okay, we are here at our first of 3 Jandy pools, and I've been cleaning here for about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. About as thrashed as you will ever see it, but evidence of homeowner help, however misguided. I really appreciate it. MX6 Zodiac MX6 is doing our work here, picking up some more worms and whatnot, but the water is high, so I'm going to evacuate some water with their hose. But and the chems are bang on actually with all this rainwater in here. It's surprising. But it is a testament to the Aqua Pure salt system from Jandy. Speaking of that, let's take our chems, try to go as deep as possible. Look at all those chemicals. Look at that. Plenty of chlorine, actually too much. I'm going to turn it, probably won't turn it down. Anyway, but this pool has got plenty of chems. We're ready for the weekend, and it's also cleaning up real nice. Okay, we're all done here. Obviously we had tons and tons of chemicals. I guess no one's been swimming, but yeah, there were tons and tons of leaves, lots of worms here. We get lots of worms coming out of the grass, I guess, or the anyway, we get a lot of worms here. So yeah, we've cleaned up really nice. We had plenty of chemicals, and we're moving on. Okay, so I was very interested to see how this pool was going to fare after our storm here, and hey, check it out. It's been doing well. Now our homeowner has been evacuating some water here. We can see that, and that's very nice of him. You know what? While he's got it set up right now, I'm just going to go and do that. But check it out. I mean, there's like 4 leaves there. Zodiac MX6 doing a really, really good job. You know, if you've been watching this channel and this pool for a while, you've seen this thing, you know, breach the water multiple times. Yeah, the water is pretty high, so I am gonna evacuate some water right here and now. Okay, so let's say you're evacuating your own water out of your own pool with one of these little guys here, right? One of these little pumps that you can get at Home Depot, or maybe the cover company gave it to you. Either way, This uses a garden hose to evacuate the water. It's a tiny little, you know, I don't know, half horsepower electric motor. So notice that I have it here on the step. Okay, now I'm going to be turning it off when I leave, but let's just say I'm the homeowner and I forgot to turn it off, and I leave it on for hours and hours and hours, which is something that totally happens. Hey, maybe you go out and you forget about it completely. Having it here on the step, yeah, we'll drain some water, and yeah, we'll be kicking ourselves for getting rid of all of the water that we've already paid for. However, it won't, we don't want to put it on the bottom in the deep end, okay? Putting it here on the step precludes us from emptying more of the pool than we want to. All right, so I have talked numerous times about the importance of drainage. Where is your water going? Well, for this pool is basically a trash can. Look at all this that's happened. And you know, remember, see, look at that drain. It's completely stopped up. I can't even believe the Zodiac MX-6 is actually working. Yeah, this is all not part of it. So we're gonna talk to the homeowner right now, like right now, because this could have been precluded. That could have been precluded. You know what? I understand that, you know, people are not, this is not what they do. People pay, you know, a gardener or maybe an engineer, your builder. This is what you pay for. So this doesn't happen. If I bought this pool and, you know, say I'm not the expert, I'm the homeowner, and I go to a company and I say, hey, build me the pool of my dreams, I'm going to be very unhappy if I have basically 2 super highways for dirt just to get in my pool. These are all things that could have been, you know, avoided, and now I'm having to deal with it. This is why I'm called the angry pool man. I get super frustrated at this. Some sandbags could have precluded that and that, like I've said before. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining, and I'm going to do my job. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to suck all this up today, and then I'm going to do a filter clean. All right, yeah, not happy. This is so all the dust is vacuumed up off of the horizontal surfaces, but yeah, you can still see the water is, you know, the same color as the dirt. God, that it just infuriates me, man. This is totally avoidable. And once again, I care more about your pool than you do. Yeah, well, anyway, I don't feel good about this, but I feel good about my role. I can only do what I've done, and that's it, and the rest is up to time. So we're gonna need a filter clean here, you know, that much sooner, but don't have time to do that today. All right, so just making my final little touches before I leave here. We're gonna put in a Pool RX, okay? And notice this one is the all blue, okay? This one is the all blue. This is the one you want. You don't want the one that's white and blue. You want the one that's all blue. They are the most effective. I'm here to tell you that. Okay, so one more little rant here. When you get a pool guy and he's taking care of your pool, that is a week-to-week service. It's not, hey, any disaster that happens at the house, this guy is going to get it. No, that's not the way it works. If you have a pool and your house or your hill is sliding into your pool like this one, I didn't charge the homeowner any extra this time, but I let him know that, you know, next time for sure. Now, it's not a threat, it's a promise, in the sense that, I mean, come on, we have to know what our job is, what you're paying for. Let's just say you pay $150 a month. That, you know, you're paying for chemicals, you're paying for cleaning, and you know, you're paying for just general maintenance of your whole pool, but you're not paying for to clean up an emergency or fix inadequacies made by the builder, or in this case a solar contractor. So anyway, it's frustrating. The homeowner's really nice. He's an understanding guy. We finally got the Pool RX, the blue Pool RX in here, so hopefully our chemical issues will kind of be alleviated. But yeah, he also said that he has some things here, what are called fiber rolls. It's like you see Caltrans and you know, entities that are trying to secure the hill and everything. He's got those things delivered here, and he's going to have a contractor put those in. So hopefully going forward, I mean, we don't have rain like this all the time, but when we do, it won't be going in the pool. Yeah, well, the good times just keep on rolling here. Yeah, I clean pools for a living, but I don't clean the hillside from sliding into the pool for a living. Okay, this is the #1 pool, first pool I ever had, but doesn't mean that it's just like a family member, right? I love this family member, but this family member does some things that frankly really pisses me off. So and I'm sure that we can all identify with that, right? But that being said, do a little backwash here. Really, the only thing that is going to clear this pool up is time. Not really much that I'm going to be doing here. The pool needs to be just filter itself for another couple of days. Yeah, I hate to see this, but you know, it's all part of it, and we're going to work with it. So okay, I feel about as good about this as I can feel. Yeah, in the whatever half hour I've been here, I've made a big improvement. There was actually it was minimal. It wasn't too bad. I've definitely seen it worse. But anyway, we're all chemmed up, we're all cleaned up, and we're moving on to our last pool of the day. Okay, yeah, last pool of the day on Thursday, and yeah, it's thrashed. Every pool was thrashed today and overfilled with water. Yeah, you can tell about the rains. That is a sure sign. Yeah, Pentair Rebel completely stopped up with whatever these are, leaves. Yeah, and then also we have algae growing on our bar stools. Oh joy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there we go. There's more algae. So yeah, not keyed on that. But anyway, we'll clean it up and move on.